It's showtime. Hey everybody, it's the T-Rock Detergent! Welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire! The game that was the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. Basically made better. But now, we got no time to waste. Let us begin. Ha! Cute! Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And this is what we call a Pokemon. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. You humans live alongside Pokemon, at times playing together as friends, and at times they're helping another one out. Sometimes we just like to have fun and battling others like us. But as close as we are, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are still many mysteries surrounding Pokemon. I do research to try to unravel those Pokemon mysteries, but that's enough for me. What about you? Are you a boy or a girl? I am, of course, a guy. My name? Glad that you asked. Is Derek. Still thinking of changing it in the future. Just haven't had the opportunity moment to do it. Ah, I see. You're that Derek. You're the one who's moving to Little Root Town, where I live. Are you ready? Your adventure is now about to unfold. Be courageous and leap into the world of Pokemon where dreams, adventures, and friendship await. I expect we'll be meeting again soon. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. You know, it's actually really cool how we actually start off of being in the moving van. Isn't that kind of abusive? I don't know. Derek, you're here at last. Yeah, this is child abuse. Wasn't it tough riding the back of the bumpy moving truck all in the way? Well, this is Little Root Town. What do you think? Is it going to be our new home? It has a quaint feel, but it looks like it should be a nice place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room this time. Again, I think this has got a child abuse. Come on, you have to see the inside. See, Derek? Isn't it nice in here, too? The moving company's Pokemon even helped with the unpacking and cleanup. They're really making moving a cinch. I guess that was a good opportunity. Thank you all. Thank you for all the hard work. We really appreciate it. Hi. You should go and see your new room upstairs, Derek. Daddy and bought your new clock to help you celebrate the big move. You see it? You only just set the time now. That I shall do. Alright, here we go. Let's move it. Gotta set the time. Oh, that's right! It sets it for you! 10 and the minute hand to 8. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I am now doing this all in the morning. Hooray! How do you like your new room, Derek? Good! Everything's put away neatly. You finished moving everything in downstairs too. It's really so nice having Pokemon around to help us. We should make sure that everything is on there on your desk. When am I allergic to doing recordings in the mornings? You know what? Don't even answer that. What is this? Open the menu with the X button. Record your progress to save. So of course we have that, but we're not really gonna worry about it that much. It's a Snorlax doll. It's a Wii U, it has a gamepad with a screen. Mama, let's program. Better get going. Let's see here. And of course, this is our bed. Oh, Derek, quick, come quickly. It's a purple gym. Maybe Dad will be on TV. We brought you this report live from in front of Petalburg Gym. Next up, a special look at a long-awaited meteor shower in the next star show. Oh, it's already ended. Looks like your dad was on, but we missed this part. What a shame. But that reminds me, one of Dad's friends that lives in the town. Professor Burge is his name. He is right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. Always nice enough for when you move out and you have to meet the neighbors. Of course, that again. I don't remember me moving here to where I live right now, but not to worry. Hello. Oh, hello. And you are? Oh, you're Darren, our new next door neighbor. Welcome. You have a daughter about the same age as you. Wow. She's been so excited about making a new friend. She should be in her room upstairs. I hope you'll go and introduce yourselves. Well, if you are okay with that, then by all means, I'll be glad to. Pokemon fully restored. Items are all ready, and... Huh? Who are you? Oh, you must be Derek. You moved for us huh? Well, I'm Meg. Glad to meet you. I actually had this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. And then when Professor Birch told me you were moving here, Derek, well, I was hoping you would be nice and we could be friends. But this is just silly, isn't it? I just met you, right, Derek? So what am I talking about? Oh no, I forgot! I'm supposed to be going out to help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Derek, I'll see you later. Okay. I guess we head north. I think I hear someone screaming up ahead. What should I do? What should we do? Someone has to go help. Alright. Help me! Hello! You over there! Please, help me out! I think that's this typo or something. I guess the developers were so eager to get into this game. But bang! Those are Pokeballs! Well, the time has finally come. We are going to be talking about the starter Pokemon that we can go for, alright? So let's start off with Trico! Trico! In the past, it was one of the absolute fastest grass-type Pokemons in the game. Even back then, it was the fastest grass-type Pokemon in the game. It's no longer like that. However, it still maintains some great physically offensive moves, and it's still very quick. It does learn one of those stat-reducing moves like any grass starter would. But what I really like about Trico is that it lives up to its potential so well that I recommend this one for beginners. Trust me, you're going to be dealing with a lot of bosses who have a major weakness to grass. So, if you have a little fun, go for Trico. Next up is Torchic. Torchic! It is a pure fire type, which will evolve into the very first firefighting type in the game. For a little trivia, this is the only starter line that is banned in tournaments. Thank you, Generation 5. But anyway, this thing is sort of like to give it the true definition of double-edged sword. It has some great physical and especially offensive moves, and it's also very quick. But unfortunately, since many of the bosses have an advantage over you, I only recommend this one for beginners. So if you want a challenge, go for Torchic. Next up is Mudkip. Mudkip! It is a really nice water type, and I kind of think of this one as a bit of a unique case. It wears more on the offensive side rather than the bulky side like most water types. I recommend that you get yourself a water type Pokemon as soon as possible because you're going to be doing a lot of surfing in this game. And if you want to get one right off the bat, there's one right here. So, I thought this over and I was always picked class and gym class, so get over here, Mudkip! We're gonna take on the world together! What happens if you rhyme? You're not going to live here, are you? Cute! Okay. Now, water gun! Alright. Let's do it one more time! Ah! Whew! I went to the targets to survey wild Pokemon when I was suddenly jumped. You saved my hide. Thanks a lot. Oh! But you're Norman's boy, Derek. I didn't realize you were who you were at first. You've grown into quite the young man. Why, thank you. This is the place for a chat, though. Come along to my lab. So, Derek, I've heard so much about you from your father, but he said that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. If that's true, that was quite the performance back there. Looks like you really are your father's son. Oh yes, the same for He's giving me an out right there. How about I give you that Pokemon you used earlier? While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Mudkip? You know what? Yes. Yep, that's the spirit. So what kind of a name will you go with? Oh, you're female. Okay. Well, I could be a dirty little boy and have you be called Muddy. I feel so dirty when I say that. You know, if you work with the Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a pretty excellent trainer. Or Girl May happens to be out on Route 103 right now. It's a rare Pokemon for me. Might not be a bad idea for her to what. Let me start over. Might not be a bad idea for you to head out that way yourself. What do you think? Great! I'm sure May will be happy to hear that too. She can't help you and teach you what it means to be a trainer. Ah, yes! And if you ever lost along the way, use the area nav on your Pokenav Plus. You can use it to see how to get to Route 103 where May ought to be. And if you and your Pokemon get tired, get some rest back at your home. Actually, what do you say? Professor for studying the habitats and distribution of Pokemon. The professor says amazing help too. There's a lot to love there. Like, father, like. Actually, hang on a second. Oh my gosh, you're Max! Professor Spencer will spend days on end in his lab researching something. Then he'll suddenly go out into the field and gather more data. What is that? When does he ever spend time at home? What do you say? You can get data from your friends and you pass it even when your 3DS is in sleep mode. Power science is staggering. Thanks for breaking the fourth wall, dude. Boy, am I glad that there was an intrepid guy. I can't pronounce some of these words. Like you around to rescue the professor. Actually, are you Max? No, you're Max. Might as well swim by inside and tell Mom what I gotta make me a sandwich. So yeah, if you ever need to rest up, come right on in here. I'll take care of that, honey. It was cool. You had to start off with the running here by default. Thank God. I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the Pokemon that you can find on Route 101. And why not? Why don't we get ourselves some experience along the way? There are 3 new Pokemon that you can find on Route 101. Like this one, for instance. Wurmple! Wurmple is basically a hybrid between Caterpie and Weedle in the 3rd generation. It has a split evolution, but I'll talk about those a little bit later because you can actually find both of those Pokemon out in the wild. But Wurmple is okay, I guess. It's not bad, not great. But I kind of feel like it's one of those, do you want to have an early bug type or do you want to save it for something a little bit later? Plus, with Shit Skin for the ability, it can give it a status problems with no problem. Next up is Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon is a Rattata this generation, but don't underestimate this thing at all. I recommend that you catch one. Why? It is a fantastic HM user, and I believe this thing should be coming armed with pickup for the ability, and if so, you'll be seeing it in the bios right down there. And also, finally, we can have some good use for hidden abilities. Finding Pokemon with hidden abilities can finally be of some use to you, rather than just waiting for events or special encounters. No. It is amazing, and Zigzagoon is one of the best Pokemon to have on your team for the time being. Finally, we have Poochyena. Poochyena! Back in the 3rd generation, it wasn't a good Pokemon because it's mostly a physically offensive Dark-type Pokemon. But thanks to the physical special split, it got a very sizable buff. Especially since it's now able to finally live up to its potential of being a really good physically offensive Dark-type. In fact, if you want one right now, don't bother. You'll be able to find one that's better out in the wild later on. Trust me, you aren't going to be beating yourself in the bush to find the right Poochyena to go for. Oh, I love the same. Hi there, I work at the Pokemon Mart. From what I can see, you're a novice trainer. Am I right? Okay. Be super kind-hearted as I am, I'm going to give you useful advice. First of all, ow! I was having so much fun that I was so holding the sound that it yanked the earpiece out of my ear. Oh, we're gonna be out to a fantastic start. First of all, that's a Pokemon there. Just a look out over our blue roof. We will sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs, to catch a Pokemon. I'd like you to have these as a part of a special promotion. A potion! I think it gives us maybe a few potions? Let's find out. Potions can be used at any time, so they can be very useful to have. And this is a Pokemon Center. Look for a red roof. Ask a woman inside and show her a story of Pokemon's health. That's it. That was the advice from me, the supremely kind-hearted clerk. Have a great journey. Yeah, he's probably like one of those clerks that we usually see at local stores. But you know what? You know what? No. I need to check something. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, it has a quiet nature. Plus special attack minus defense. Speed. I like that. And also, for the very first time, I'm actually going to be looking more into nature's and characteristics. Highly curious. Highly curious that Best IV is actually at special attack! Luck be a lady tonight! I love it! Especially since many of its moves that are also doubling up are specially offensive moves. Yes! But yeah, for the first time in any Pokemon LP, I'm actually going to be looking into the natures and characteristics of the Pokemon to see how very useful they're going to be. So, thank you for waiting. Thank you. You do, and I do make you. Alright, let's see what this place has in store for us. Who are you? We'll go stronger by battling and leveling up. The stronger your Pokemon become, the farther you'll be able to travel. I like these tips. Who are you? When Pokemon battle starts, the one at the top left of the list goes out first. Choose switch and run in order your Pokemon are in, according to the situation. It could give you an advantage. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I've been staggering a bit. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. Potions can be used anytime. Okay, we talked to them already. I'm trying to go out this way. I just discovered a set of incredibly rare Pokemon prints. Wait until I finish sketching them, okay? Yeah, go die in the fire. Oh, right! "11 potions! I thought we'd be getting fewer than that. Might as well take a look inside and see what the Pokemon has in store for us. What do you say? The clerk says that they're all sold out. I can't buy any Pokeballs. Okay, so the only items that you can really get are potions, but then again, we have no ways of actually doing any catching at the moment, so let's see here. Pokemon gets hurt and loses its HP, it faints and won't be able to battle. Preventing Pokemon from fainting restores HP with a potion. Words of wisdom. Might as well check one other thing. I think mine was Torrent? Yeah. Torrent is pretty much the one that you start up by default. Yeah, I do like this. I think these natures and characteristics fits it perfectly. Alright, so before we go, out here at 103, we have one Pokemon that we can find. And that's this guy! Wingull! Wingull! Water flying type, somewhat quick, but that's pretty much just all there really is to it. If you want a Wingull, by all means, it's right here. Honestly, there are plethora of better flying types out there. And even to my standards, it's one of those, do you want to have a regular water flying type later, or do you want to go for something better later on? Personally, I got a better flying type Pokemon in mind, so for the time being, we'll just use this as experience grinders. Money's at level 7. Okay. So now that I think we're all done with that, Maze right over there. But I think right here is probably a good place for us to stop it here. We already had a great start off, and a great hit in a few battles. Great hit characteristics and natures for my Pokemon too. And yes, finally some good use for hidden abilities! Next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, we'll be here meeting up with me, having her giving us some advice, and I can also stop spinning, and carry on with our new adventure! See you guys next time!